that you're well. Today I want to talk to you about confidence, specifically how much confidence you need to solo travel and how to build yours to get to that point. But honestly, this really just applies to all life scenarios, how to be a more confident person and what the benefits of being confident can bring you. So I've never been a super shy or timid person, but I definitely used to be a lot more doubtful of myself and scared to do a lot of mundane social things than what I am now. The first big turning point I found in my confidence was quite literally being comfortable with talking on the phone. I used to absolutely hate making phone calls, and I don't mean just phone calls to your friend, I mean like booking appointments for the doctors or the dentist. I just wouldn't do it unless my mum was like, I'm literally not making you dinner until you make this phone call. And this fear of phone calls never changed until I started doing office temp work. And as much as office temp work can be boring, I have so much to thank for it. So firstly, it was my way of saving money for my travels because it was nearly always a solid 40-hour week where I was earning more than minimum wage. I was forced to talk on the phone from day one. I will never forget my first temp job where I worked at a counselling service, and my job was to call up the patients who their doctor had referred them to us for counselling for whatever reason. I had to call them up and book them an appointment with one of our therapists. At first, of course, I was terrified until I specifically remember one lady who the reason she was being referred for counselling is because she got panic attacks on the telephone. And I literally had to call this lady. And of course, when I called her, she was freaking out. And no longer was I just thinking about myself getting through the call. I had to keep this lady calm, and all of a sudden, my problem was completely irrelevant. My problem was that I was just being ridiculous for no reason. And since then, really, I've just got way better at speaking to people on the phone. I don't even hesitate anymore. And so not only am I more confident, but I'm also more proactive and productive. So as well as that, temp work sends you to a new company every few weeks, or even more often than that. You are forced to meet new people, work with these new people, understand different lines of business and how different organizations operate. I've worked for several car dealerships, chemicals trading companies, marketing companies, audio production. I've had to sell memberships outside Wisley Gardens. I've even worked in an asylum recording the incidents that happened to the patients. That was by far the weirdest. But all of these would put me outside of my comfort zone at first. Each one would present its new challenges, which as a temp worker, often you have to figure these things out for yourself. So not only do I now have a billion things on my CV, I have learnt new skills and I have become so much more confident. To the point where I feel like you could quite literally throw me in any business and I would find a way to make myself useful, or at least make it look like I was making myself useful. It's about learning to cope with unexpected situations when you are by yourself. You don't need to know the solutions, but knowing that you can be proactive, sort yourself out, be logical with your decisions while remaining calm. And I often find that helping someone else out with whatever it may be in everyday life, in work, in traveling, if you help someone else, it gives you a massive boost of confidence because you're like, yeah, I know this, I can do this. And with solo travel, this is what it's all about. Yes, sometimes things might be outside of your comfort zone and things make you feel awkward, but you know what my biggest tip for confidence is? Fake it till you make it. I swear to God, I live by this rule. If you're not feeling confident, but you want to be, turn yourself into an actress and make people believe that you are. Make yourself the one where people look at you and think, wow, she knows what she's doing, even if you have no idea. I promise this will immediately make you more proactive and you are more likely to be respected by the people around you, as long as you remain polite and kind, of course. And because everyone else around you thinks that you know what you're doing, you start to believe yourself that you know what you're doing. And now some other general key tips for confidence. Posture. No matter where you are, stand tall, shoulders back, chin up. Instantly, you look confident to other people. And if you don't feel it yourself, pretend like you bloody do. Wear clothes that make you feel confident. If there is an item of clothing that's too small, too big, makes you feel self-conscious, get rid and don't tell anyone. Everyone has insecurities, no matter how beautiful or confident they seem. You probably look at them and you think, wow, they are so lucky, they don't have a care in the world. Well, turns out they probably do, but they're just not letting it show through their posture, through their body language, through their smile, and in turn that makes them more approachable. They attract people, friends, people who need help. If they're a kind person, they will then try to help that person who is unsure, and once again their confidence has gone up. It's like a snowball effect, and these people will have no problem solo traveling, and not necessarily because they're naturally confident, but they know how to fake. And I'm not saying that you need to be this confident person on the outside to go solo traveling, absolutely not. But you do need to believe in yourself, that you can do anything you put your mind to, and whatever challenges arrive, that you can get through them. I'm sorry this video has been a bit preachy, but this is something that I am very passionate about because I always get nervous before I go solo traveling, but I let those nerves excite me to be the person that I want to be. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it has helped. I'm actually going to be making this a bit of a solo travel motivation series, and we'll be covering loneliness, anxiety, staying safe, making friends. So if there's any topic in particular that you would like me to cover under that umbrella, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.